we're doing this race truck, I want to give you guys a few of my tips on when I'm blasting metal tubes, anything metal. I mean, this is an extreme case of angles, okay? A painter would agree with me that this is a lot of angles. Painters are going to get runs and sandblasters are going to miss places. So I just want to show that, like a tube here, as I'm blasting across this, you're hitting like this much of the tube. It's getting a direct hit. These are getting glancing blows. So if you hit this side this way, and then when you come back this way, you hit this side, it'll kind of get from here to here. And the further you can get around this corner and around this corner, still making only 2 passes. Remember that. 1, 2. I mean, anybody can make 50 passes, but you're wasting sand. So the productive way to do it is to hit this, then hit this, so they flow together real nice, trying to get around here. That way when you come from the other side, you'll have less than 50% to do. So if that makes any sense. So when I'm doing these trucks, basically I'm just going to work this direction like this, turn around, head back the other way. When you turn around, it looks like you didn't do anything, and you'll get these shadows from this, and that's okay, because that tells you that, all right, I went this direction. So if you hand the nozzle to another guy, he starts, he'll know, hey, he already came this direction. Hopefully he finished to here. I mean, if I saw this was blasted on this last tube, I would assume that he's hit all these, if you know what I mean. If that makes any sense. But just a little pointers on some production. So we're gonna blast this thing today. I'll show you a couple of videos after I've already hit it, but this is definitely a extreme case of angles. So let's get it in place. We got everything hosed down, got it all wet back there, got my sprinklers going, and we'll get this thing in the hole and get to blasting. Give me a minute. All right, a job like this, sometimes it's easier to see with different color glasses, so it's always good to have a nice variety. I have some red ones, some clear ones, some blue ones, some yellow, and then my sunglasses sometimes, you know, the bombers. But these things sometimes help you see a little better when we're looking at the metal. See what it looks like through this. I don't know, sometimes it helps you see the sandblasted part. So here we go. I got her warmed up. We're gonna go this direction, do a little pass, and we'll talk about it. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Angles. All right, there you go. So this is our first pass this direction. See how the whole thing looks done? You're like, dude, you're done. No, we ain't even close. That's only the first pass. I like to get as much as I can on this first pass, because then it's less I have to do in the last pass. But I mean, that's, you know, there's a lot of different ways to do this. This is just how I like to do it. Hit everything I can hit this way, and you turn around and you come back this way. Watch, now you'll see how much is left to do. Look at it all. So, a lot left in here. A lot of times when I come through this window right here, I'll hit everything this way, and once my arms are in here, I kind of do all the way around, I'll be honest with you, because these things are super sharp. And the more you're sticking your arms in and out of here, you're gonna be bleeding. Right here, up here, here. I mean, there's a lot of places to bleed around here. But anyways, I kept going this way so I could show you guys these. We'll see it better in the sun here. So there you go, that way. See, you can see what I haven't done here. Okay. That blast came all the way around to here. So if it's here to there, see what I'm saying? That's only 50% of that. Okay, but now when I come back this way, I'm gonna hit way beyond 50, so I'll only have that little bit to do on the other side. So that's the idea. That's how you don't waste sand. Anybody can do this. You could stand here all day. You could just drag this thing through the dunes. Whoa, almost went down, boys. So we got this side to do here. But anyways, there's that one direction. Let's go back the other way and finish that up, and then I'll show you what it looks like. You know what, I kind of didn't show you a close-up of the what I'm talking about. Okay, see here how this is all done? See that shadow? That tells me that everything was blasted from this direction. So you got to go back and get this way, and then all you got to do is kind of hit these little boxes in here. Inside there, see that little shadow? So on wood, when you're blasting wood, you do not want that. When you're blasting metal, you do. That way you know where you are. All right, there's the second pass coming back this way. So basically, when we're looking at it from this side all the way down this way, done, done, done. Everything you can see. Trying to keep the nozzle aimed straight this way. You don't want to start aiming back this way, then you're wasting time. Just hit everything you can see this way. Go right on past, and then come back this way. Looks all done. There's one we missed in there. But by the time we get the other side done, flip it over, that'll get hit. As far as this side when I flip it is going to be on the ground. So I know that, and I try to get under here as best I can on this side only, because I'm going to roll it this way. So I get under there both directions, try to get up under here. Now we're going to move to this side. Now it looks like a race truck again. Looks like we haven't done anything. We got all this raw steel. See how the blast is starting to come around the corner there? That's cool. That means we're getting past 50%. How far do we get on this side? Pretty far. So we're like here and here. I mean, it's pretty close. Just with two passes, it is hard to get past 50%. And even if you don't, you'll end up hitting like that, and you'll leave that little spot stripped right there undone. That's the game of the angles here. But you can just blast all day and you'll be done. It won't hurt this steel or nothing. Anybody with just ambition could just go to town. But if you're trying to make money doing these, you want to be efficient, you want to use your sand properly. So here we go. We're going to hit boom, boom. I'm going to go both ways this time, and we're going to be done, and we're going to roll it out and hit the bottom. So let me finish up this side. See you in a minute. There's the sand we're using, number 60 silver sand. This comes from Simi Valley, California. So that's what we're using here. We are running the air compressor at approximately, I would say, 105 to 110 psi for this dealie here. So I know people are going to be asking me. There you go. I'm running a number 5 nozzle. Number 60. That's the sand I'm using. Pretty noisy. I told you guys I'd finish it up both ways, but I wanted to show you how easy that last pass is. If you do a good job on your first and your second pass, this last pass coming through here, I mean, you only have like look at, you got those little spots right there, like a little shiner. See the little angles? There you go, there's the corner. Get that little spot you gotta hit. I mean, very few. See down there, that spot, right there, that spot there. And then you're pretty much done, because this thing's looking pretty complete. So, made sure I got all in the front, but I need to hit that a little more. But remember, when we roll it over, we're going to hit all this stuff anyways, so you don't want to be hitting things twice and 3 times and 4 times. That just wastes time and money. Alright, let's get that sand in there and flip her over. See you on the bottom side. Alright, there's the little dude that flips him over. Thank you, Mr. Johnny. Mr. Johnny Deere, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Look at that. Undone. Done to there. Pretty good. Done to there. Pretty good. But definitely got the bottom to do. Looks like you haven't done anything. Come on. Get to work. Top's looking pretty nice. Even standing as tall and as high as I can reach. Shooting this way and this way. See what I'm saying? Still didn't get that line. And that just doesn't pass for me to stick paint on. I'm not a painter, but I'm not going to give a painter that, because that's like a mirrored surface. This is a nice etched surface that paint will stick to forever. They're painting these with steeling. So anyways, let's hit the top and bottom and we're done. Look at that. Done to there. Done to there. Just got this one strip. So this is kind of the quick way. The bottom sucks, because you still have to get down here. See? And then up here. And that's why I remember places and I hit as high as I can. When you get better at these, after you do, you know, I've done probably 30, 40 of these at least. I couldn't even count. That's surface rust. You see the difference. All right, let's finish this thing up. All right, that's it. We got it all done. Both angles, up that way. Got to get down here low, get those edges. That's why I've learned my lesson, and I hit down there when it's on its side over there, because I've done a few of these. So that way is good, this way is good, and I don't care who you are. Look at, that's a slight miss, but I mean, it's on the bottom for the most part. Any of those are going to be on the bottom because of the way that we blasted this, the way the angles were done. I don't know if painters do it that way, but that's how we do it. But there is going to be these, I mean, it's impossible to get in these little, you can't even get paint in there. So it's not going to be perfect, but it's sure gonna hold paint real nice. So see, we got that one piece that was here that was left over before. That's gone now. That's why you gotta hit it direct hit. You only get paid for sandblasting things. You don't get paid for sand bouncing on it. You gotta point it at it. That's fun in the world. Anyways, there it is.